Hey, what is going on, guys? RPM today, bringing you my first commentary in a little while. I think it's been about a week since I've made a video, and that's just because I've been super busy with schoolwork. I'm in year 10, and I've just studied pretty much every night for exams and SACs and whatnot. So it's unfortunate, but it's just how life works. But I'm making a commentary now, and this is going to be about something that's been talked about quite a bit, but I thought I'd just give my 2 cents on it. But first of all, before I talk about that, I just want to quickly mention earlier today I was watching the video on the Overpowered's channel, which is the world's first Hexa Moab, and what I was seeing is it was a great video. Credit to them, but in the comments, what I saw was all these people, saying things like, "Oh, it doesn't count, it was on PC," and we would be much more impressed if it was on console, and it doesn't count unless it's on console, and PC's way too easy, I could do this, and I've never even touched a PC. And I was like, how could people possibly be that stupid to say this kind of stuff? Like, these guys, I guarantee, have never even seen how a PC plays Call of Duty, and yet they're making wild accusations saying, "Oh no, it doesn't count, it's on PC. Console is the dominant platform. That doesn't count unless it's on console." This is like the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I wouldn't be talking about it unless I see it as much as I do, which I do. I see it a lot on all these PC gameplays. "Oh, it doesn't count, it's PC, it's gay, it's fake, all this crap," and I'm thinking, how the hell can people say that? PC counts just as much, if not more, than console gameplays do. The way I see it, PC, it doesn't have as many people playing it, so it's generally the people you get with are people you play on a regular basis, because they'll generally play and other people won't start to play it, stuff like that. And secondly is you don't find many noobs on PC, because basically little kids, which is what I would consider noobs, and new people to the game, they generally can't afford gaming PCs. So how often do you see like a 10 or an 11-year-old playing PC? I don't see it often. I generally see much older guys my age, guys even older than that, and generally their skill level is much higher than that you'd see on console. So I don't know what people are talking about, saying that PC is harder. And lastly, there's no split screeners on PC, and split screeners in a game generally give you 5 to 10 free extra kills, because they're very simple to kill. So to all those people who are bagging PC, saying it's easy to get these gameplays, they don't count, console's dominant, just stop talking, alright? You're just embarrassing yourself. Well, the real main topic of this commentary is basically, if you've been watching Comic-Con, you'll know that the new Superman Man of Steel movie was kind of leaked. There wasn't like a trailer or anything, obviously, because the first one's just been released, but it's been leaked that the next Man of Steel movie will contain Batman as a character, as a sort of a co-main character for the movie. And I just want to give my 2 cents. Like, do I think this is a good idea as far as prospective viewers goes? Do I think it's a good idea as far as making profit goes? Now, first of all, Man of Steel wasn't a bad movie. I still preferred the old Superman movies, from the early 90s to I think the last one was in like 2005, 2006, Superman Returns, which wasn't bad either. And basically, Man of Steel wasn't my favorite, so I thought, they've seen what people like, what people don't like in a Superman movie. They can make their next one better. They can incorporate things that people want to see in a Superman movie into the next one, which is good. And then they go ahead and show this little icon for the next movie, and there's a Superman logo and a Batman logo behind it. Kind of a Batman logo. It's different to the one we're used to. Now, why I think this is a really, really bad idea on Zack Snyder's part, which is obviously the director, and anyone else who had creative input into the way the movie, the writers, directors, that kind of stuff, anyone who had creative input into how the movie turns out. And that's because, as you all know, probably, Christopher Nolan just finished up pretty recently his Dark Knight trilogy. There was Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. And I think it is just way too early to have people ready for a new Batman character. I mean, when I think of Batman, I think of Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight. I think of Christian Bale. That's who I think of. And then I think even after this movie's released, I'm still going to consider Batman as Christian Bale and The Dark Knight. And I think it's too soon to give people a new Batman icon, a new Batman persona. I just think that they should have waited longer to incorporate Batman into another movie. That I think the reboot for the Batman series has done well there. That's planned for 2017, 2018. That by then I'm sure everyone would be over the Dark Knight trilogy and people won't consider Christian Bale the proper Batman anymore. Would be ready for a new Batman persona, but not 1 year after the Dark Knight Rises. It's only been 1 year, and I still would watch The Dark Knight Rises and all the other, and Batman Begins and The Dark Knight as well, because they're all really good movies and I really enjoy them. And the way I see it is incorporating Batman into the storyline. First of all, already in the second film, which we were given no backstory, no Easter egg or any of that into in the Man of Steel into Batman. We were literally given nothing. All I remember from the movie is that Gotham was mentioned once. The city Gotham was mentioned once in the movie, and I would hardly call that as a hint to Batman being in the next Man of Steel movie. But whatever, take it or leave it. No, I just think that they shouldn't be doing it because, what if people don't like this new Batman? I mean, I can already tell that the logo, the Batman logo that was on the backdrop of the Superman logo, which was representation of the Man of Steel 2, I already didn't enjoy that. I didn't like that as much as I enjoyed Christopher Nolan and their Batman logo. I think that was a much better logo. And I don't think that's a good enough logo. I mean, I can't say I want them to copy it, but I'm sure in maybe 5 years or so, I would have enjoyed that logo like much more. I think it would have been fresh, original. I would have enjoyed it more, but right now, whenever I think of Batman, I think of that logo, that character, Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan, Dark Knight. I think of all that, and I don't think of this new. And I'm sure even once I inevitably watch Man of Steel 2 and see the new Batman character, the new actor, the new logo, even the way he talks, everything like that, I think I'm still going to think Batman as Christian Bale. And that's going to definitely provide major problems when people aren't liking their character. And I'm sure there will be people who will enjoy the new Batman, but I just can't see it. I mean, I think it's just way too soon to incorporate Batman into the series. And that's the other point, is that the series is young. It's only up to the second movie. It's still in pre-production stages. And the way I see it, incorporating a brand new main character who I'd say is a very main character. Batman obviously is a main character. I'd say that's just too early in the series. I'd say third movie, maybe fourth. I'd say probably fourth movie, if they even get that far, would be a good place to put a new character, a new main character, someone that shares the story with Clark Kent or Superman. And I just think that overall it was a bad idea. I mean, yeah, it gets people excited for it, but when I think about it, I still it's hard to imagine. Like, for example, there has been Superman movies solely dedicated to Superman, and there have been Batman movies dedicated to Batman. And I think having two main characters, two of them in the one movie, will sort of make the characters seem a little more shallow and underdeveloped. And I think that will be a major problem. I don't think they have enough screen time to truly develop the characters and develop the storyline at the same time. That is a really, really big production problem, I think. And I just think it was overall a bad decision. And let's just quickly jump into the gameplay before it ends. That's just my ideas on the new Batman Superman movie. Let me know what you think in the comments. But the gameplay is a 103 gameplay by a good friend of mine, Kenny. Doesn't have a YouTube channel, but cheers for the gameplay, man. And it is the 106 gameplay, so he's already broke the 100 plus. It's on Nuketown, using the MSMC and the Scorpion for some of it. And unfortunately, it's not my 100 plus. My one and only 100 plus was screwed over by theater mode, and I might actually show a screen cap of what happens when I try to play it in theater mode. But basically, it just does not play. I get the problem that Black Ops 2 has stopped responding, and then I cannot play my 100 plus, so it's unfortunate. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. 106 and 18, awesome gameplay. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you enjoy my content, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.